interacting with Antifa or Joe Schmo or anyone else. I mean, these people are openly carrying weapons, holding checkpoints, and a city is being held hostage. Shouldn't it be the concern about what that is rather than playing a game of semantics on the left?
That's because the left-wing media is complicit in everything that's going on when it comes to that.
That's right.
They don't want to hold Antifa accountable and call them out on these antics that they're using. And what these people are trying to do is turn our country into a communist country, into a place where it's like a dictatorship. A socialism, communist country is what they're trying to do. So when you see the left-wing media, when you see the mayors and the governors that are Democrats going along with this foolishness, that means they're complicit. They want this type of foolishness happening in our country.
And another good word for them is terrorism. They're terrorizing their community. You're taking over some blocks, and you got people there that lives there, that works there, and you're terrorizing those individuals by standing there holding guns, telling them they have to pay a fee to be there, allegedly. That's terrorism at its finest.
Yeah, you guys have a good point. And terrorizing them when they call 911, it's taking up to 2-3 hours to get a call. But ladies, I want to switch gears just a little bit. In a week from today, President Trump is going to hold one of his first rallies in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And there's been a lot of backlash about this because that is Juneteenth as well. Now, Vice President Biden was in a private fundraiser last year at the same time on Juneteenth. No one said anything about that. So is the left just trying to attack Trump on anything they can, or is there some validity to this that he chose the wrong date and potentially the wrong location?
Listen, the president could have chose any date and it would have been a problem when it comes to the left.
Yeah.
Understand everything that you see happening in our country. This here right here is political. They're trying to do anything to make President Trump look bad and to destroy him.
That's right.
Because they want to push their agenda because of power and control and because he's draining the swamp.
Yeah.
Pretty soon, the American people will be able to see the corruption that's been going on in this country for a long, long time, for decades.
That's right.
You know, I met with the president last week and we talked about this a little. I talked about his record, what he has done for HBCUs, opportunity zones, et cetera, et cetera. He went down to Dallas yesterday. He met with these leaders. And the thing that I can't, you guys just touched on this, but he met with did a roundtable and what was, it was suddenly reported who wasn't there. And the media started picking out, well, this police chief or this sheriff wasn't there. And I'm thinking, what does he have to do before somebody at least acknowledges that he's done something?
You know what? The left may not ever acknowledge.
Right.
So what needs to happen is the American people need to take a pause and pay attention.
Yep.
Pay attention. Look at all of these Democrats. The only time they wanted to push legislation is when they saw what this officer did to George Floyd. But they had the House for almost 2 years
That's
now.
right.
Why haven't they pushed legislation? None of these people that's in Congress, these Democrats have done not one thing for Black America, but President Trump has done a lot for Black America.
That's right.
He's funded HBCUs where you don't have to come up there every year and beg. He's presented the first step at giving people a second chance. Name me one thing that Biden has done for Black America besides push a crime bill and refer to Black people as you people. Name me one thing. So it's time for America to wake up.
That's right.
Black America need to be woke up and stop being used as a pawn.
Yeah.
That's what that needs to happen.
That's right.